joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Now here's Daniels. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Young misses. James with the ball. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Okongwu with the rebound. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Reeves. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Daniels. Doncic grabs the miss. And here's James. Outside Reeves. Driving inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
Young against Doncic. Left side, Young. Up and over Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
And it's Hachimura missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. Down low. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
While Johnson is a talented scorer, what I like about him is that he doesn't need plays called for him in order to make an impact. He can score naturally in the flow of the offense.
One shot.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding free agents Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
A team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Now here's Reeves. Back to James. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Putting that size to great use. All Ayton has to do is pop up to catch the lob.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Doncic. And it's off from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Alexander Walker. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Doncic. Yet to see a basket. And the shot goes.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. And the second free throw is good. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Now here's Doncic. In his last outing, he had 11 points. The shot by Reeves, no good. And there's the lob. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Doncic passes to James. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Hawks lead by 3. Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson on the wing. Outside, Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Okongwu against Hachimura. To the middle. Tries to save it. Here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. For Atlanta, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Outside Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. Pass to Daniels. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. From deep, Reeves. The rebound by Atlanta. Daniels left side. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
James outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And that's now 6 points for Luka Doncic. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stops Porzingis. He's checked in for Atlanta. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. The Hawks leading. Now here's Alexander Walker. Young with a screen on James. Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team sport. Nikhil Alexander Walker. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 6. No one covering. Doncic has got 8.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Back to Young. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Porzingis. And he makes it. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Young. He buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, you gotta be careful around the basket because James will turn these shots right back at you.
And he misses the go-ahead basket. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the 15-footer. Alexander Walker's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And stolen by Porzingis. Throws it up high. James with a steal. The open shot, Doncic. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. And that's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Outside Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on James. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Lakers trail. Pass to James. Back to Reeves. It's stolen by Daniels. Here's the break. For 3, Porzingis. Rebounded by LeBron. Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Brian, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. big group substitution here for Atlanta. Al Horford's checked in for Johnson. Risacher comes in for Alexander Walker. Kennard, he's checked in for Daniels. And Krejci subbed in for Young. The Lakers also with a sub. Marcus Smart's checked in for Reeves. On the wing, Risacher. Check by James. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Misses from close range.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And it's good for two. And now a three-point Laker lead.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Fred.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Here's James. Over to the wing. Five to shoot. Smart for three. The shot's good on the assist by James.
It's good.
James has got assist number 7 tonight.
Well, good looking three there from Smart. He knocks down his fair share of those.
Here's Krejci. No points so far. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Krejci. Good on the second one. Will stand a move by the Hawks to diversify their offense with more cutting and ball movement.
Well, it's made the Hawks tougher to defend and keeps all 5 guys engaged. As prolific as Trae Young is, it's too much to have him do it all by himself. Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Smart outside. Off target from outside.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Inside, Horford, and he banks in the layup.
At this point of his career, Horford is primarily a floor spacer, but Big Al can still get it done inside.
And here's Doncic outside. Horford pulls it in. Outside Johnson. There's the three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jake LaRavia is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Smart in at the point. The Lakers in the lead. On On the wing, Reeves. Risache covering. Releases. Again, Los Angeles.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Outside Risache. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, B.A., I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
And he knocks down the first one. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Now Smart. To the inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Porzingis. Here's Kennard. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And defensively, Porzingis uses those long arms to create the turnover, and that gets them out and running.
Now here's Smart. Down low. Picked it out of midair. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Smart with the ball. Defended by Kennard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, and B.A., not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
And he makes a first.
Well, Smart is a relentless competitor whose impact always goes beyond the box score. The league could always use more players like him.
So Smart nails them both. Atlanta with the ball. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's Horford. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
Now here's Reeves. Smart passes to Hayes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals, the Hawks in second.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
And Atlanta making a change here. Young's checked in. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. So he gets them both.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Now here's Laravia. Still without a bucket. The three is up. Kennard with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Porzingis from deep. Rebound, the Lakers. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
I think as soon as it got to OT, they felt discouraged. They really expected to win that game going away.
Now here's Laravia. 11 points for him last game against San Antonio. Kennard, left side. To the paint. Kleba with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Laravia. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
It's good.
Laravia's gotten his first points in this one.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Kennard. Outside Young. To the middle. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Reeves. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And we all know Reeves can handle some contact, and he's often the one initiating it.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Rizachet. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizachet.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. The coach is going to be on him about that one.
Connect checked in for the Lakers. Here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Laravia outside. Pass to Connect. Now Reeves. It's stolen by Johnson. Young inside. He's covered by Reeves. Back to Young. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for Kennard. And then for Los Angeles, LeBron, he's checked in for Connect. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Young, the pass to Johnson. Now Alexander Walker, 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Daniels outside. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Young. Will it go? Cash! Trae Young with the triple.
That was a cold answer from Young. Nice Trey with the immediate response.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks much for the report, Allie. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Vanderbilt. And Porzingis with the block.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Hachimura has subbed in for LaRavia. Six on the shot clock. James deciding where to go with it. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. And there's the screen. Inside, the kick out to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 15. Now here's James. Not a lot of room. And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks.
Number 17, Onyeka Okongwu.
On defense, Atlanta. They lead by 4. James outside. Clock at 6. James, a freight train coming.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
And here's Daniels. No points yet. Porzingis with it. Young from long range. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Stan, there's always a lot of attention on Trae Young. What do you think his defining quality is?
Well, look, Brian, he's one of the premier facilitators in the NBA. Not many players have the timing he does. Whether it's a lob or off the bounce, his passes find the mark.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Smart against Young.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Rui Hachimura. 2 shots.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line. Here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Doncic, a screen on Young. James outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Atlanta's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Smart with the ball. Now Okongwu defending. On the drive. Smart. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, Smart is very good at being sudden, at taking off the moment he sees a gap.
Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. The shot's good. Porzingis has got 6 here in the quarter. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Reeves is checked in for Smart. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Atlanta, second.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
James up top. Daniels against Reeves. Out to Hachimura. James outside. 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Hawks leading. Left side, Alexander Walker. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Reeves finds James. They get it again. In the paint, Luka!
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Out to the wing. The 3 from Ayton. Rebounded by the Hawks. On the wing, Daniels. He's covered by Reeves. Porzingis surveying the floor. Picked up by Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Outside Reeves. Down low. Here's Ayton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ayton's gotten his second bucket of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Young. 32 points for him last game against Toronto.
Look, he kept finding ways to get to the free throw line. He knew the other team couldn't stop him, so he just continued to punish them at the line.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Atlanta on top, up by 1. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. And they made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
This kind of performance, fans love to see two players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Lakers trail. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Young. Daniels right side. And stolen by Reeves. It's a one-on-one situation. Now here's Ayton. Guarded by Okongwu. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. There's a screen by Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked! Reeves, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double now.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Young with a screen on James. Here's Alexander Walker. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Ayton. Good D by Okongwu.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Daniels a screen on Doncic. Young from long range. Rebound, the Lakers. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Yeah, Okongwu has been stepping up his efforts on the offensive glass, and he's rewarded with his second chance bucket.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. Okongwu. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed and his size can be a huge advantage.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Now Young, guarded by Doncic. Here's Alexander Walker. Kept alive. Here's a Kongu. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
The Lakers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Good on the shot. Reeves has got 8 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Doncic against Young for the lead. And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by Reeves, no good. The Hawks trailing. Outside, Alexander Walker. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Clock at 4. Over Doncic. And counted from 19 feet away. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Young from long range. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Okongwu. To the middle. A shot by Johnson, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
From deep, here's Doncic. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got rebound number 7 tonight. Young, the pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Daniels. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. It's stolen by Doncic. And here's Ayton, covered by Alexander Walker. Hachimura from long range. Drills it from deep. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Young. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. James against Young. Beyond the arc. James can't get it to go.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Young. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Young's got 16 points now.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Young.
Yeah, Smart drawing the whistle and has the strength to complete the play.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
Hawks trail by 3. Outside Young. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Johnson. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
To the inside. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
6 to shoot. Here goes Dre. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That's going to send Trae Young to